Hey everyone, Stephen Pender with Leafblaster here, and today I'm at a client's home to make a video to show you guys what Leafblaster Pro looks like a year later after being installed. Client, when he called me, he was in a pretty tough situation. He already had a gutter guard. Of course, that guard wasn't working out very well. His downspouts were completely clogged, full of debris. He had water pouring over his gutters every time it rained, just destroying his flower beds. Him and his wife would go make nice flower beds every time it rained, just water falling over the gutters, destroyed them. He was getting water in his basement. So luckily he was able to find me, gave me a call, came out here, took that gutter guard off, cleaned out his gutters for him, installed Leafblaster Pro. I did this last spring. We're here in April of this spring, so it's been a whole year. And I'm just gonna go ahead and run around and show you what these guards look like a year later. And he has not maintained them one time. That's not to say that that's going to be, the situation for every single person, but it does seem the majority, almost all of my clients have never had to maintain them or, haven't maintained them and haven't had any issues whatsoever so far. So once again, this is Leafblaster Pro. We're at about 115, 120 feet, I think, altogether of Leafblaster Pro. He's got some 2 stories, single story, 2 stories. So what was included in this install was removal of a previous guard, cleaned out the gutters, cleaned the gutter fronts, added Leafblaster Pro, and like I said, it's about 110, 120 feet, and he was within an hour away from me, and I believe I charged him $14.50, $15.50, something like that for this install. So that's just to kind of give you guys a reference point there. So without further ado, let's just run around the roof and see what these guards are looking like. Okay, so here we are, going to start at the front of the home, and I haven't done anything to them. I just showed up and took a look at them. They're looking beautiful. Look at that. I mean, don't they look beautiful? They just look like a diamond necklace. And of course, there's some sticks here, but they'll blow away, whatnot. Got a lower level down there. Zoom in a little bit. Little lying debris there, and that'll blow away, but that's not going to do anything as far as prevent any water flow. I bet on a nice windy day that'll all blow away. Of course, like I said, he hasn't, a lot of my clients, I ask them if they've ever maintained them. They all say no, and they say, well, they're not, they're working just fine, so we don't see any reason to maintain them at all. But here we go. As you can see, a whole year of spring, fall, winter, the works, and they're essentially completely free of debris, just a couple sticks. So here we go, just showing you that. This client has been overwhelmed and happy with his decision to go ahead and have me install Leafblaster Pro in his home, just to show you kind of, what he's dealing with here. He's got trees everywhere he looks, trees in the front yard, trees in the backyard. So yeah, there we go. Just wanted to give you guys an idea of what this looks like, and maybe if you want to let's get down here, let's zoom in a little bit. I mean, look at that. Look how beautiful that guard still looks. Looks like a diamond necklace. Oh, like the day it was installed. Nice metal, stainless steel mesh screen, keeping out the shingle grit there. You can see that. Completely clog free. It's a huge issue with micro meshes. They're woven too tight and they clog themselves. Gutterglove, thankfully, does not make a product like that. And theirs does not have that issue. So here we go. Stainless steel micro mesh, aluminum frame. Looks like the day they were installed. Just beautiful. And once again, this is about 110 feet, 2 stories, single stories. Had a guard to be removed, gutters needed cleaned, Leafblaster Pro added, 110 feet, and I think he paid $14.50 or $15.50 for this install, and he was within an hour away. So that does play a role in the price, but that's just to give you guys an idea. Okay, and so they're looking beautiful. Nothing to do here. I'm going to pack up and head to another home and show you guys yet another home of a Leafblaster Pro install a year later. Alrighty, thank you. Hey guys, Stephen Pender with Leafblaster, and here we are again at another client's home A year later after a Leafblaster Pro install, and I wanted to start making some videos for Leafblaster Pro. I know a lot of my videos are Gutterglove Pro and going back a year or 2 years afterwards and showing you what they look like. So I wanted to start making some Leafblaster Pro ones that, like I said, this is generally what I'm going to recommend to you. This is what I install the most. It's more economical. I absolutely love this guard. It works tremendously. So I kind of want to start, giving you guys some examples of what it looks like a year, 2 years down the road. Yeah, so here we are at this client's home. They've got about 220 feet. When I got here, they had gutter helmets. Their gutters were clogged, downspouts were clogged, a lot of debris in their gutters because, debris does get through gutter helmets. Now you see he barely has any trees. I mean, that's far away from this gutter line. This entire gutter is filled with debris and is retaining water. Now that is something I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you, but here, let's get up onto the roof quick. See over here, we started to uninstall them, and what did we find? Gutters are filled with water, filled with debris, and it doesn't take a lot of debris to clog a downspout. I'll just kind of show you this, just in case you can't really see that in this video. And this is what look at all that, So this is all, gets through the opening in the front here. Debris gets in there. And I mean, the whole gutter is filled with debris, but as you can see, even just this little bit here, it's all it takes to clog the downspout. And once the downspout's clogged, you're game over. So their gutters were overflowing. It was pretty bad. They went ahead and got brand new gutters installed before they hired me to come back and put a Leafblaster on. So, this home had about 220 feet, brand new gutters. I didn't have to add hangers. I didn't really need to clean them out. I didn't need to clean the fronts. They didn't need realigned, resealed, anything like that. There's no valleys on this home. It's a first story, second story, and yeah, all straight runs of gutter, about 220 feet. I think I charged them $2,200 last spring to do this job. So it kind of gives you an idea. And we're, without further ado, we're just gonna run around and take a look at these guards, see what they look like a year later. Alrighty. Actually, just real quick, the client, when I got up on the roof, she actually came running out to tell me how wonderful they've been doing. She's had no more overflow issues. They used to have tons of overflow problems. They've had no more overflow issues since they've had this guard installed. They've been working beautifully. They haven't had to maintain them whatsoever. So that's always wonderful to hear. That's what I expect. Like I said, I know this product works. I have no problem coming back a year or two later, following up, because I know it works. And if it's not working, let me know so that I can come and address that and we can take care of it, because the ultimate goal is to make sure that your guards and your gutters are working and your gutters are flowing properly. Okay, so without further ado, let's turn the camera around and take a look at these guards. See how they look. Look beautiful is how they look. Look at that. Oh, I mean, does that not just look like a brand new diamond necklace? Oh, it's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Completely clog free. No debris sticking to them. They've got a lot of pines, oaks, things like that. Like I said, gutters were completely full of debris there at the end. See if you could see that there. No debris. We'll run over to the back. Got quite a lot of gutters on the front. Actually, we missed some. Start all the way. Gotta get the shot. There we go. Yep, so then that runs all the way to the end over there. Look at that, just beautiful. Just beautiful. Like a diamond necklace, I love it. All right, here we are onto the back. Got a section here. Once again, all straight runs, that's a lower level. Look at that, just glistening. Yep, all the debris is blown away all on its own. We've got another section in the back. Look at that, oh. Just beautiful. Stainless steel, aluminum. Never gonna fall apart, never gonna have any problems. Absolutely love it. Got another section there. Just beautiful. There we go. And got another section there. So there we go, guys. Year and a half, well, a year later, still look brand new, performing perfectly as I expect. Once again, 220 feet, brand new gutters. Install cost about $2,200. They were within an hour away from me. So that does play a factor. So, you know, a little cheaper. But yes, there you go. 2,200 bucks, 210, 220 feet altogether. And they're working beautifully. Alrighty, thank you.